It's not a secret. WWE 2K20 is like a burnt pancake. If that pancake was sold for $60. To be fair, a lot of issues are fixed now, and I get it. Yuke's left, and they just didn't have enough time to make a game. A working game. You get it right, instead of the Incredible Hulk, we got the Incredible Bulk. But honestly, people, the game had a lot of advantages over previous WWE games. For example, when you take a bump, the ropes are shaking. That's it, really. But I will never forgive them for removing Show the Titty feature. That was so good.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
We are slowly getting closer to WWE 2K22, if that is the real name. Get rid of the glitches, leave some in the game, stop with the lizard people crap, keep Hogan's hair. Please. I am very excited for this game because, mostly I don't know what to expect. But I'm really worried. I'm worried that expectations are a bit too high. It's not like they had 10 years to make a new game. It's not gonna be a brand new WWE game. We all know that all of these games, from 2K15 up to 2K21 is the same crap with just a few new features. Unlike the SmackDown vs. Raw series, these games don't really feel any different. I'm sure it's gonna be better than WWE 2K20, not that hard to achieve. I just believe the expectations are a bit high and they're not gonna be completely met. Let me explain you why. So you guys know I'm a big fan of wrestling games. No matter how bad it gets, I just hope for the next good thing, whenever it may be. 10 years, 20 years, never. Well, I hope I'm gonna be alive to see it. Will we see a good WWE game in the next 15 years?
Not a chance.
When I'm criticizing WWE games, I'm not trying to be a dick. Well, maybe sometimes. Okay, it's 50-50. I'm trying to be a dick, but only because I want these games to improve. I wanted to go back to the golden days, the SmackDown series, the SmackDown vs. Raw series, where every game felt different and there was some passion put into them. Not just some shitty 2K showcase mode where you replay what you already saw, only sometimes with some improvements. Sometimes it's better than what we actually saw. No matter how bad 2K22 is gonna be, there's one way to kinda trick the fans, GM mode. Just put GM mode in this game and everyone is gonna be happy. I'm pretty sure. And I give you like 50% GM mode is returning because after this crap, man, they need to clean up, and that's the only way. When you screw up this bad, you need to compensate. And that's where GM mode comes in. Nothing else will change the customer's mind at this point than a GM mode, something that the fans been waiting for since SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. It's not a mode for everyone, but with some tweaks, I'm pretty sure most people could actually enjoy it. Here's why I think the expectations are not gonna be met. The first thing is PlayStation 5. Look people, it was already stressful to make a brand new game, a good working game. Now they're gonna have to do the same but also improve the graphics and something more because this game is gonna be on PlayStation 5. I'm sure it has to, right? And you all know the story. New console, lackey game. I don't need to talk about how much of a failure 2K15 was. It lacked a lot. And if this game is gonna have such a drastic difference, like Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 had, we're gonna lose a lot of features, man. So I'm worried that a lot of match types are gonna be missing. And that's the least we need right now. We need special referee matches, we need gauntlet matches, we need all the crazy Viagra on a pole matches. We're not gonna get these probably. As a matter of fact, we might lose some matches. I also smell a lack of create a superstar options because like I've said, the graphics are gonna be different. They're gonna need to do it all over again. I think it's gonna be very limited. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of attire parts, but most importantly, I hope it's not gonna be the 2K15 case where every face, no matter what you create, everyone kinda looks the same. And also lack of roster. The first issue is, since it's a game on the new console, maybe they won't be able to have they have 200 superstars on the roster. Maybe it's not gonna be possible because it's too much work. That's the first issue. The other issue is the AEW effect. So look people, AEW is getting a lot of WWE talent right now, which basically means these superstars cannot be in the WWE games. Chris Jericho and Dean Ambrose are the biggest examples. You play 2K20 and lack something when it comes to the roster and everything else. Let me give you a list of superstars that WWE 2K20 probably had, but 2K22 is not going to, unfortunately. Sting, one of the biggest legends in WWE, WCW, or just wrestling in general history. This man is no longer going to be in the WWE games. That is a shame. Christian, someone who I would love to see with the new graphics, and one of my favorite WWE superstars of all time. He's not gonna be in the game. Revival, maybe not as big of a deal, but still, kind of a shame. Matt Hardy, you can no longer have Hardy Boys in your WWE game. Rusev, also kind of a bummer. The Big Show, that really sucks. The Big Show is like the giant of wrestling. We all need him in the WWE games. And also, we're most likely not going to get all the legends that AEW have, like Jake Roberts, Arn Anderson. The roster of 2K22 is getting smaller and smaller, and hopefully the superstars that left were not being used in career mode cutscenes or universe mode cutscenes or 2K showcases, because if that's the case, it's gonna affect the game. If you create something with a particular WWE superstar and you can no longer use him in the game. I could be wrong, I believe SmackDown vs. Raw was supposed to have Brock Lesnar. That was probably a bummer. I'm sure Chris Benoit was supposed to be in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Here Comes the Pain is probably the best wrestling game of all time. It was supposed to have Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Jeff Hardy. These are some big losses. The game still kicked ass, of course, but imagine how much better would it be if in season mode you could meet Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, use Jeff Hardy. So I'm worried that we're gonna see some issues in career mode where instead of, I don't know, let's say Edge and Christian, well, you're gonna have a replacement. Edge is now a tag team with Elias or something. The biggest issue with this game is lack of time. They needed a lot of time, I'm sure, just to fix the crap they had with 2K20, and they also now have to make something new. They can't do everything at once. They're gonna have to choose. It's whether going to be a great gameplay, which is appreciated, or great graphics, which is fine, or great game modes, which is actually my most important feature of the game. Just my opinion. I don't know. You can't do everything at once, and a lot of expectations are not gonna be met. My prediction would be it's gonna have a nice gameplay. It's gonna be okay since it's on a new console. It's not gonna be much different, but you're gonna get a lot of small things. Also, the graphics are gonna look great. Game modes, yeah, we're gonna get something lazy, you know. Career mode is either going to be removed or very lame with cutscenes, you know, everyone gets the same experience, and even possibly 2K Showcase mode, which is the lamest game mode of all time. The big problem with WWE games nowadays in general is that they're focusing on casual fans in a time where they need to focus on casual fans the least. Wrestling is not as popular as it used to be. It's mostly hardcore wrestling fans. These are the people who are going to buy your game. GM mode, career mode, these are the modes that people want. You know, wrestling is all about the fantasy booking crap. That's why people love GM mode and career mode with some freedom. You know, don't give us these casual people game modes like 2K Showcase or 30 Years of WrestleMania, which was fine. Yeah, that was okay. But you get the point. We don't need history lessons. We need to create something of our own. In a time like this where every wrestling fan is a mark, GM mode is just the biggest feature you could actually give us, the most important feature. Sure, universe mode is something like that, kinda, but it lacks some of the most important features. There's no point of playing. Give it show ratings. That's already going to improve the mode by 50%. One thing's for sure, man, I am very interested in what we're going to get. I want to see the first screenshot. For the first time in many years, I'm actually very, very excited because they have to think outside of the box. And if it's gonna be anything like WWE, it's gonna be really exciting. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.